No disrespect.
Okay. James, your minutes are beginning.
Yes, I don't need a whole lot of minutes. James Waters, 1275 Old County Line Road, here in Lakewood, town name soon to be changed.
That's the drama. You're all thinking to what?
I have a question to ask. I've heard that Princeton Avenue is going to be bulldozed and the land is going to become apartment buildings. Can anybody here shed any light on that? Right, as a Lakewood alumni?
He needs to ask all his questions.
Okay. Who would I go to get a permit to hold a rally at a school board meeting?
Okay.
All right, I need an answer to that tonight and the other question that I asked. I would like the board and the administrative office to start using some different terminology. I would like to stop using achievement gap and start using opportunity to learn gap, because I think that what we're dealing with is an opportunity, a lack of opportunities for kids to learn. And the achievement gap is a political terminology. So I hate to have kids with negative references attached to them. So I'd like you to really consider that in your process in the future. And that's all I had, and I'll await responses to my inquiries.
As far as a permit, there is a policy on how to apply for a permit. You can access that by coming tomorrow during normal business hours and see the policy. Do you want to do a dance on the table?
No, I'd love to come by, I need to come by your office.
No. The administration office. You always are welcome by me, and you've been there before.
I usually can't get to see anybody in the administrative.
Well, you know, when you're here, and if you can, call me. But I can't imagine someone James would not want to give you. I will respectfully ask that if you could respectfully see Rosie Carey, who wears many hats at the moment, but one of her hats is to greet you for this purpose.
Harry?
Harry, yes. Okay.
Well, you have a great sense of humor.
You know why? Because it's the holiday season, James, and we're all together in this.
We have to determine what holiday we're celebrating. I don't want to offend anyone.
I said holiday season.
Oh, I still celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah.
Okay, well, God bless. Next would be Bill Hopton.
No, I'm waiting for another question I asked.
What was that question, James?
Regarding Princeton Avenue.
Matt, again, the only reason I'm responding
I can respond.
Oh.
I believe there was a planning board meeting tonight. I don't know if this was discussed, but I do know that it's on the table.
Cancel.
But I can just tell you, Mr. Seidler and others, whether it's on the table or not, this is the Lakewood Board of Education. We don't control
No, you don't
the
control.
trees of Lakewood going down.
But you control us paying rent to the entity.
See, this is why, Mr. Seidler, you thought you were doing a community service by giving us the news because you're not able to text or blog now. But in all due respect,
Mr. Seidler didn't have to tell me. My grapevine is a pretty good one.
well, it's public record. If it's but we see this is the Board of Ed, and this is where we go astray. We can't.
No, I appreciate your candidness and your honesty and lack of evasiveness that I'm so used to.
God bless. Bill Hopton. While the bill is getting up, I do want to tell the public some good news. And Bill, I'd like to give you a copy. That's where Dr. McCory just went. And for the public, it should be on our website. One job I don't do. James Shashada was supposed to put it on our website. If it's not there, let me know. The amount of students who have been taking the SATs has vastly increased this year. I don't know if it's on the website. I asked for it to go on this morning. There was an initiative taken, I know Bill and all of you are interested in this. The amount of students, that doesn't mean their test scores went up, we don't have those results, but there were incentives given for that, such as, and this is important for the public to know, if you're on a certain income level, you can get a voucher through state or whatever monies it is, not to have to pay for the SAT if you're income eligible. About 60-something students actually got that. And also, as you know, there's a senior prom every year. Those students who took it each time, they can take it more than once. I believe it's October, November, December. They were given a $5 certificate. Yes, I did sponsor it for my own money, but $5 certificate for each time they took it. So we do have this impressive, which goes to school achievement, and I'm sure James in that regard would agree, we could use that. School achievement, the amount of kids who are taking the SAT. So I want to get that to you, because Carl actually from Florida said it's great this news, but we need to get it out there. So I know you have your site. If you would, please, if you would you be okay with that?
I'll call you tomorrow morning.
And you're going to have
a little bit of a...
Yeah, you're going to have it shortly from Deb. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Through the chair, before Mr. Hartley goes through the chair, Michael preempted me on extending an appreciation for precisely what he mentioned, making available that voucher for the students for the senior prom. I really want to congratulate him on the donation for this particular purpose. A very good incentive for the kids to go ahead with the examination.
And Bill, we're going to give you,
Thanks,
and again, it should be on the website,
Yes.
but if you could, and Deb is going to email you tonight this in color, because it really looks good in color. It is on the website, I've been told. But if you could get that in tonight on color. But go ahead, Jay. Bill, sorry.
Bill Hopday, 30 Schoolhouse Lane. Two issues. Number one, I want to congratulate you. It looks like you're building staff now. Now, that's the good side. The downside is, please start updating your website with agenda and minutes. Minutes haven't been posted since May. I don't want to get into your obligation or anything like that, because I understand that you were really downsized. You're building staff now. You have an obligation to do that. Please start doing it. And I don't know if that's internal or you have a webmaster come in and do that from the outside. I don't know. But please start paying attention to that website. It's very, very important.
With the permission, I know we don't usually do this, but I want to answer that right away. Page 2 of your agenda, number 3, actually approves Carrie for overtime to complete the board minutes and additional duties. It's on the agenda already. She has done through June. She is, during the holiday break, going to be paid to continue to do this during her well-deserved vacation. So it's on the agenda.
Wonderful, and congratulations, so thank you. Issue number 2. I had the occasion to go to a middle school concert in a different district that just blew me away. There's 7th and 8th grade students. I don't know how many the band is, but this was an orchestra consisting of about 25 students, and within that a jazz band. We have an awful lot of retired teachers, administrators in our community that tell me how Lakewood band was the very best in the state for years and years and years. And now I understand we're down to 8 members. A music program is so important to every student. How do we know that we don't have a Dizzy Gillespie out there that, for want of a horn or a trumpet, that he could become great? There's only 2 global languages, music and mathematics. I think it's our obligation as a school district to encourage music in every student that is ready, willing, and able to participate. And I know the economics of it. Sometimes you have to buy your own instrument or rent your own instrument and all that. But I saw an awful lot of students that, you know, it was, all right, let's use this when you have to get your own, whatever that thing is, the tip of it, you know. But there's always ways to work this out. Music is the lifeblood of the nation, and it incentivizes students more than almost anything else to come to school to participate, be proud. Let's have a real effort to help these kids get this advantage. Every student is not going to be as much academically positive as they should be, but a lot of times if they get into other things like sports and or music, that incentivizes them, because then the teacher can say, "You want to play in the band? You get down and get the homework done." And therein lies another thing that Lakewood School